Today on Buzzone, we'll be giving a recap on all the stories that have been trending on social media. My name is Regina the Mic Mistress, and I'm here to take you on this beautiful gossip experience. Let's go! The first story today is something that is giving proud Nigerian, happy citizen. I mean, it's just giving everybody because Spotify released the highest streamed music for the month, and the top 10 are Nigerian artists. I mean, this release was not just Africa, it was Africa, and I mean, it was global. And Nigerian artists gave top 10, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all Nigerians. And I'm so proud. So let's take a review of how it was and how many streams they had. So the very first person topping this list is Odogu. By Odogu, I mean Burna Boy, and he's topping it with 51.1 million monthly listeners on Spotify. 51.1 million listeners. Then we have Thames. Thames is topping it with 37.7 million monthly listeners. We also have Rema. Rema is third place. Rema is having 28.5 million listeners. And then we have Araya Star. Araya Star is topping it with 19 million monthly listeners. We have Wizkid also topping with 18.6 million listeners. And then we have Davido on number 6, topping with 11.1 million listeners. We have Omale on number 7, topping with 11.1 million listeners. And then we have CK with 10.8 million listeners. We have Ashake. Ashake is number 9. Okay, he's topping with 8.9 million listeners. And then we have Buju, BNXN, with 5.5 million listeners. I think we need to give all these people a round of applause because it is not easy. This is global, this is international, and Nigeria. I mean, it's not just, it's Africa. It's giving, I'm so proud. Like, I'm really, really proud. So from this review, I think you can know who the main people are. I'm not fighting though, because Wizkid FC and Davido, people will come and be fighting in the comment section. I think you can see that Wizkid was topping Davido at a certain time with some certain figures, right? But that's not the point. The point is that we are celebrating Africa, we're celebrating Nigeria, we're celebrating the beautiful artists that we have, and we're saying congratulations. Thank you for giving us good music too. I mean, live this moment. Life is already a lot. It's just good that we have good music, right? So yeah, thank you to all of them, and we wish you all the best. And of course, we are proud Nigerians. Clock it. While the larger audience of Nigerians are celebrating that the people of Ogbomoso or your state or really local governments have been released, we have some people that are contemplating, deliberating, and talking about how, oh, the captives don't look like they've been through what they actually went through. I mean, people are saying they don't look like they've been in captive for 56 days. They look healthy, they look well, their clothes are clean, their hairs are well done, and so many other things. And it just raises a whole lot of concern for me, because why are we behaving like, I don't know, where did we get that analogy from? Okay, so the question is, have you ever been in captive? Do you know what it feels like to be in captive? While people are telling me or making me understand, while I'm seeing comments on social media of how they don't look it, I see people that look stressed. That principle. I mean, someone did a before and after, and the person is saying there is no difference. I'm like, I see a lot of difference. That woman's eyes has gone deeper than it used to be. Of course, she's an elderly woman that doesn't do a lot of aesthetics. I mean, no wigs, no all of that. But then she looks pale, stressed, and then you people are trying to make a mountain out of molehill, talking about how they don't look stressed, they've not been in captive, it was all a lie, it was all a script, it was this, it was that. I mean, even children, small children, oh, why are they eating biscuits? Why is biscuit the first call of action? Why are they so happy? Why are they so excited? Bear in mind that they are children. And there's something with children, the amazing thing that God has done for them is that they are able to adapt with any situation. The fact that they were still with their peers, they were able to still chat, and you know, so they probably did not feel it as much as the elderly ones would. There's this lady behind this principal that was always with her, they always made videos together. I saw that woman looking so stressed. And Nigerians are trying to make a situation out of how, oh, it was a lie, it was all a gimmicks and all of that. And I think that we should all just rejoice that they have actually been set free. And that was now start making campaign for other people in Borno and the rest of them that have not been released yet, rather than just making dramas, bringing out a lot of scenarios, people talking about, oh, why is the principal concerned about her car? Why is that the first line of action? Why are they sharing biscuits? Why are they saying thank you to the president? And so many other things. I mean, it has gained a lot of traction online. A lot of people have come out to talk about how, oh, it's a lie, it's just this, it's just that. And sincerely, I feel like Nigerians should just take a break, right? We were all agitating for them to release them, and now they've been released. So let us rejoice and also try to campaign for other people in Borno State and the likes that have not been released, than trying to do other investigations and just trying to make it look like the situation is not as hefty as it is actually, because a lot of people, families, lost their children into the situation, and now they should just be happy that they've been released, right? So that's the situation currently. I mean, the woman has granted some people interview. Arise TV, Oyo State Governor, she had a meeting with them, and then they've promised to give them rehabilitation and, you know, take care of them. And also the families that lost, I mean, there were 2 teachers that were beheaded and they didn't make it out of the event alive. They have promised to visit their families as well. And I just hope that Oyo State government actually takes this into their hand, ensure that these children get the proper care they need to come out of this trauma, because it's actually traumatizing. Let's not even lie. Being somewhere for a long time. I mean, the lady talked about how they had to trek for hours because they had to change location. Once the location they are in is spotted, they had to change location. How they had to beat some of those young ones that couldn't keep quiet. You know, I mean, they're kids and it was uncontrollable for them to just cry and express themselves. And so, you know, it's quite traumatizing. She even talked about how she's not sure she can cope in the rural area anymore after this incident. So I just hope that Oyo State government and Nigeria at large just takes them for rehabilitation, helps them with the necessary care they need, hospital and everything, and they should just come out stronger. And also, let us, with the same energy we used to agitate for the people of Ogbomoso to be released, let us agitate with that same energy, one voice, for the people in Borno State and other people that have been held captive. A lady named Naomi of the Most High came up with a statement on TikTok, on Twitter the other day, talking about how, oh, she doesn't see the reason why gospel singers charge ticket fee for gospel concerts. She's like, if you're going to serve God, why are you being paid? Like, why are you paid? Can't it just be something like Hallelujah Challenge, where people just, you know, join, donate when they can, and let things be? And why is there a ticket attached to it? Like, why do you make it so compulsory? And trust the people of Twitter, they didn't take it lightly with her. They started talking about how, oh, that concert we're talking about, we're going to pay for the hall, we're going to pay for equipment, we're going to do this, you know, started giving a lot of ideas to why it is important and necessary for there to be a ticket tag to every participant that is going to attend the event. And it took a different turn, because this lady in question is a writer as well. And then she put her book for sale. I mean, the book was something about growth and spiritual growth and the likes, and it was put for sale. So now they came up with, oh, someone talking about how, why are they charging for concert? It's the same person that is putting a price to a book that is for spiritual growth, you know. So they more like turned the table around, and she now started feeling like a victim, not like feeling like she eventually was a victim of the statement that she put out. So now, trust Twitter, a lot of people gave a lot of analogies, while some were supporting the fact that, oh, concerts are supposed to be free. It's just like attending a church. Some people said, if you know you want a free concert, go for praise and worship, and then you find your free concert there. And so many other dramatic things that were said in the event and the comment section. And eventually, right, I think I really like her boldness and her humility. She came up with another statement stating that she has read some of the comments and now she's convinced, and her opinion about the situation of being paid for concert is fine, because of course there are a lot of things that should be settled. And talking the hall they're going to use, the equipment, security, and so many other things. So now she said she's okay with the opinion, and then it's fine for gospel singers to actually charge for concerts. So now I am putting it to you. Do you think gospel singers should charge for a concert? It is a concert that is supposed to draw them closer to God. It is a worship session, right? So now, do you think it is right? Sincerely, let us leave all the sentiments around that, okay, we need to pay for this, we need to pay for that. It's okay to ask people to donate, right? There are a lot of people that ask them to donate. while they are filling the form for registration, it's okay for you to donate, but don't put, I personally think that a particular amount shouldn't be put there because it stands as a barrier to some. Imagine if you're charging $200 for a person that earns barely how much in Naira. How would this person be able to meet up that? And most times, these concerts are not even in Nigeria. They're usually in the US, the UK, and the like. So now, how can a lay Nigerian be able to meet up with ticket fee and all of those things? So I feel like it should just be pegged as just donate. Right? Because there were lots of scenarios we're not going spiritual now because I wanted to start saying lots of scenarios in the Bible, but let's leave that aside. Let's just say, for me, my opinion is, let it just be put as donation. And of course, there should be a registration, right? So that we can have provision for the number of people that are going to attend and do the necessary planning, right? But putting a particular amount, it just sounds like a limitation because it is definitely not for everybody. It is just specifically for the elite and people that are privileged. We have some people that are less privileged that also want to serve God and also want to attend this concert, but because there is a price tag to it that they cannot meet up to, they do not go for it. And that doesn't make them less of a Christian or make them more, or make you that attend the place more a Christian, or make your heaven gates open, or make it guaranteed. No, it doesn't. It's just the fact that, you're just more privileged than somebody. So I think that, in my opinion, I think that if you are going for a concert, if there is a gospel concert, not comedy show, not any of this gospel concert, it should just be tagged as donation, free will, and registration as well, so that they can curtail the number of people that are going to attend and properly plan for those sets of people. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think I am being dramatic and being unrealistic, or do you think the whole free ticket thing is something that can happen, or do you think that gospel singers are just an extension of normal secular artists, that also they need to also make their own money and profit? Because bear in mind that while we are talking about how they have to get money for the hall and all of that, there is also going to be a huge amount of money that is going to be for profits that goes into their own pockets. Let's not even talk about how much they charge if they want to come to your church, your events to minister. Let's not talk about that, right? But let's just talk about the fact that in this money that we're talking about is just for planning and all of that, there is going to be a huge chunk that will be for profit. So now let me know what you think in the comment section. If gospel artists are just an extension of the regular artists that also need to make money because that's what they do for a living, or do you think that if you are a gospel person, a pastor, it's supposed to be free will because you're doing it for the people and you're doing it to serve God and you're doing it to make people, draw people closer to God? Let me know what you think about this situation in the comment section. Moving on to the man of the moment, Kata Efe. I mean, this guy has been in the news for, I think, 3 weeks straight. It's either this or that. I think the other time it was him and Mr. Ibu's children. And right now again, he's here on 2 different occasions. He's here with the video he made about the streamers university in the US while he was not able to get his visa. And he's also here because Boy Scope is calling me out for collecting 3 million naira from him and not doing the promotion for his music. So according to him, he said he was in Nigeria while he was trying to, promote his music. And 2 days before his music was released, he traveled back and Kata Efe just did not pick his call.
I was in Nigeria 2024 and then dropped the song No Pressure Me. You know Kata Efe, right? We had an agreement for the promotion of the song. I paid him 3 million naira. So yeah, we made a video. He was meant to do the posting and things like that. But the moment I left Nigeria back to Berlin, everything switched. I spent 2 months in Nigeria. Me and him met more than 5 times. Yeah. So we already created a relationship at some point. The song was meant to drop 2 days after I got to Europe. I got back to Berlin and I was like, yo, the song is dropping tonight. But then, the way he was talking changed. The song dropped, it didn't post. Really? Yeah. I wrote him bro, what's going on? You didn't follow what we planned. Yeah. He was like, this is his page. I can't force him to do this. And I was like, what? I paid you money. You're not doing this for free.
Brother. After we paid you, after you were paid, not like it was free or it wasn't pro bono. It was paid, a paid job of 3 million naira. Okay, that was even 2025, right? We can't say 3 million naira is a small amount of money. No matter what it is, you charged what you thought was fine for you. And then it's now time for you to deliver the job and you did not do that. Why? Why do that? So now he's calling him out and talking about it in a podcast, and that tomorrow he didn't make a video about it. He didn't do any refund. He just, what's happening? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that it is a Kata Efe situation, or you think that maybe something else has led to it? Of course, we've not heard from Kata. He hasn't come out to debunk it. He has not come out to say anything concerning the situation. We've just heard that he was paid some money. He didn't deliver the job he was supposed to do, and then he kept quiet. So now let me know what you think. And of course, he's been dragging he wasn't granted visa for his University of Streamers in the US, and people have come out to talk about how, oh, what is he saying? Because he posted a video online that has been gaining traction as well. And everybody's like, what are you talking about? You had a long time to actually apply for your visa. So why are you now making a mountain out of molehill right now that you were not granted? So, there's so many stories going on, but let me just know what you think about it. Do you think Kata Efe is just a dramatic human being and always looks for attention? Because for the longest, he has been trending so much. Apart from these two situations I've given you, there's also a story about him talking about coming out to debunk that he's nobody's boyfriend. Nobody should talk about him. What is your problem, my bro? I'm really tired. Let's not lie. I'm tired of having to talk about seeing him every day on the news. Like, can't we have something else, something more interesting, something more engaging? Do you get what I'm talking about? Yeah, so let me know what you think about Kata and this situation of 3 million naira, his visa, and this other lady that he talked about that. So this lady, let me give you the insight about this story. So the lady was just randomly sending a voice note to her friend. The friend took a picture with Kata Efe. So she sent a voice note like, I'm on my boyfriend, you go snap picture with. That's all. That's all. And Kata Efe started making noise of how, oh, I'm nobody's boyfriend, I'm not dating anybody. If you're not there, you keep quiet. It could just be cruise. Do you know how many times I call people or call me? They don't know me. Do you get so? Let me just know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that women should be very, very uptight when speaking about some things to men? Because of course we have a lot of men that take things the other way. Something that's not supposed to be that deep, they take it the other way. Just let me know what you think in the comment section. MC Oluomo, the head of the NRTW, came out in a conversation to talk about how he is more knowledgeable than a lot of undergraduates outside. And it has also sparked a lot of reactions online. For me, I'm very indifferent about the situation because, of course, he's saying that he's more knowledgeable than a lot of undergraduates. He didn't go to school, but then he has been able to teach his children. He has doctors, he has lawyers among the children that he has. And he has now come out to say that streetwise, that's what he was saying. He said streetwise, he is more knowledgeable than a lot of graduates out there. And of course, trust social media, they've taken it the other way. Is Oluomo, and there are some names that once they just say anything, a lot of people see a lot of troubles and problems with it, right? So now they've come up to talk about how, oh, why can you say that? How are you belittling graduates? You did not go to school, you can never meet up with the graduates. And then it just brings us back to this whole Olodo uprising thing. Listen, there is a difference between being smart and being street smart. I'll take that again. There's a difference between being book smart and being street smart. Book smart, you know your tenses, you know everything. You are able to construct English properly. If it is anything at all, anything technical that they give you concerning, English, mathematics, whatever it is, you can face it and face it well. Now there is street smart. It's called OT. OT. Street smart just includes someone cannot bully you on the road. People bully, yes, someone cannot bully you on the road. You cannot be easily obtained. You know when there's trouble. You know how to handle danger. You are somebody that when they see, everybody's going to just clear. Do you get, that is street smart and that is book smart. So now, he is staying on the street smart, and let us not lie, it is Oluomo. He's the head of NRTW. Do you know what NRTW? Everywhere in Lagos has that association. So if Oluomo's name is mentioned, you know that they will leave you. So someone that has a first class in accounting, engineering, and someone that is street smart are not really the same. Of course, the person cannot beat you in your own field, and you also cannot beat the person in his own field. So I think that we should just understand this thing and let everybody just take their sides. Let us not lie. Not everybody will be educated. Not everybody will be street smart. Just know yourself and know where you fit in. I feel like that is what solves this whole situations that we are arguing. Know where you fit in. This is what I like. This is what I can do. This is my strength. And you dwell on it. I'm an Agbero. I'm a Razite. I like to shout. When they see me, they fear. Stay there. I have the physique. Stay there. Do you get? So like, I mean, imagine Oluomo now saying he wants to go back to school. What's he doing? Like, what's he doing there? I don't know if you really understand where I'm coming from. So I'm just saying that sometimes before we make headlines, before we make stories look bigger than they are already, we should think about it before just using our keyboards. If this person says he's street smart, let him be street smart. You are not more wiser than him on the street than he is, actually, because the kind of things he can do, the kind of people he can call, the kind of things he has done in the past that you do not even know about, it's not something that you can do with the English that you know how to speak and the mathematics you know how to solve. So yeah, that's the situation with Oluomo, street smart, and of course, I said it was bringing us back to Olodo uprising because I feel like right now, social media and the youth, we don't critically think about situations. We just see something going on, we jump on it. Everything is a trend. Everybody wants to drop their comments. Everybody just wants to do everything and leave. I mean, sometimes some stories don't need to make the headlines. When I saw this story trending, I'm like, why? It's not that deep. It's not even supposed to be there. Okay, sir, that's good. Congratulations. Egba awarding. Like, do you get what I'm talking about? So yes, that's it. So let me know what you think in the comment section with this whole Oluomo being street smart. Do you think it's actually street smart? That's another one. Within Oluomo and Seyi Tinubu, let us do the debate. Who is more street smart? Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'll be right there to read every comment that you have dropped. Moving to the story that I think had like a lot of ideas, a lot of conversations. What is going on with Yetunde Barnabas? Like, the Yoruba movie industry, as at 2025, we were already saying, oh, they're doing better. Their continuity manager is doing well with, continuing the script. Editor is doing perfectly well. But this movie that she just released, that she was diving inside water like a fish, and then somebody sitting down there, what's going on? Why are you taking us back to 2004? This is 2026. Your editing skills has to be top notch. There's AI now. There are a lot of editing tools that you can use to make things look more real. And of course, if you think that you do not have the ability or the substance to make it feel real, we can as well scrap the scene. Because stop making us feel like children when we watch your movies. Why is this going on? I saw this and I'm like, this is 2026 for God's sake, not 2004. Why are we still editing in this kind of pattern and manner, right? So it has raised a lot of reactions online. A lot of people have had so many things to say, like, what's going on? It's not like she doesn't have the money. And of course she has the money. It's just, I think it's just her editor that has decided to not be nice to her, just doing what he likes, because what kind of editing is this? Why? So yes, let me know what you think in the comment section, because of me, I had approved Yoruba movies. I said, okay, they've tried, they're doing better with the editing. I mean, we've seen a lot of good Yoruba movies. I'm talking Jagu Jagu and the likes. There are a lot of them. I don't want to start mentioning them. You know what I'm talking about? Even YouTube movies have gone from 10 to like 90. And we still have someone editing like this. Why now, Momsi? Momsi, you can do better. You can do better. So yes, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think it was a editor's thing, or you think it was just like an oversight, or it was just them trying to play with AI, but the AI person is still a learner? Let me know what you think. Speaking of AI, there was something that happened with Anita Joseph last week where she said her AI guy just took a picture for her, put her inserted her head on it, and then it was gaining a lot of traction online because the real owner of the picture came out to talk about her. Why are you stealing my picture? Why am I coming online after a couple of days and I'm seeing this exact outfit, posture, shoes on a different person's head? Then trust social media people. I mean, I like how they made crews out of the situation, because Anita Joseph was really nice to come up. I mean, she owned up, she apologized, and she said it wasn't her fault, that it was an AI guy that did something with the picture, that he just saw that he edited something and she posted, right? And Caramel did not take it like, she said it's a lie, I'm not your sis, why you make, and a lot of people were like, it's okay, she has apologized. I mean, it was a different situation. It would have been a different situation if she did not apologize. But then she did. She owned up to her mistake, and then she said she was sorry, right? It was the AI guy that misled her. That's what she made us believe. Let's just leave the matter there. But she started making a lot of arguments for me. And trust people of social media. Now, you said someone stole your picture. Now, 1,001 people decided to start stealing it. Even Omotara Johnson's premiere, they put the outfit with Omotara Johnson. I mean, it just started looking like Cruise. Of course, it was Cruise. A lot of people started doing family portraits with the outfits. I trust AI now. So I like how it went from very serious to nothing. I like that. I like how they broke the shell. I love it. I love it so much. It went from very serious, because it was supposed to be a very serious argument. It went from very serious to nothing. It was just, and that was the end of the story. So yes, that is like a recap of everything that has been trending on social media this past week. And I am just happy that I'm here to always give you the recap. I'm sure that there are lots of stories that you were wondering, how did this get here? How did this happen? And I'm here to give you all the OT. My name is Regina, the Mic Mistress, and this is Buzzone on Relufe TV. I'll see you same time next week. Don't go anywhere. Bye.